and welcome to Ants Unleashed, the podcast by Ant Shack, where we dive into the incredible world of ants and ant keeping. I'm Pebbles, and today we're talking about how to get started with ant keeping. If you're a beginner or just ant curious, you're in the right place. Let's jump in! So, why keep ants? First off, ants are fascinating little creatures. Watching their teamwork, problem solving, and growth as a colony is like having a front row seat to nature's engineering marvels. Plus, ant keeping is affordable, space-saving, and fun for all ages. Whether you're 8 or 80, you'll never stop learning from these tiny powerhouses. Now, the first step is picking your species. For beginners, I recommend Lasius niger, black garden ants, or Camponotus pennsylvanicus, carpenter ants. Why? These species are hardy, low maintenance, and easy to care for. Just make sure to check your local laws. Some ant species aren't allowed to be kept as pets in certain areas. Next, let's talk about the gear. To start, you'll need a queen ant and her starter colony, usually shipped in a test tube, a formicarium, which is basically their nest. For beginners, I'd recommend a simple setup like a small acrylic nest or a natural habitat, an outworld, which is where your ants forage for food. Food! Ants love sweet things like sugar water or honey, and they'll also need proteins like cut-up insects. You can grab beginner-friendly kits that include everything you need to get started. Super easy. Setting up is simple. Place the test tube with your queen inside the formicarium. Keep it in a warm, quiet spot out of direct sunlight. Make sure there's humidity. Ants love moisture, so hydrate the nest as recommended for your setup. For feeding, start small. A tiny drop of honey or sugar water every couple of days is enough for a new colony. Once your colony grows, you can offer protein like small insects or ant-safe foods. Most importantly, patience is key. It may take weeks or months for the colony to really take off, but that's part of the magic. Now, a quick note on mistakes. One common rookie error is overfeeding. Remember, ants are tiny. They don't need much food, especially when the colony is small. Another mistake is too much disturbance. Try not to check on your ants too often. They need time to settle and grow. Think of it like this. Happy ants are left alone ants. And that's it for today's beginner guide to ant keeping. It's an amazing hobby that teaches you about nature, patience, and teamwork. Once you get started, you'll be hooked. I guarantee it. If you have any questions or want to learn more, check out our website or social media for tips, tutorials, and gear recommendations. Thanks for tuning into Ants Unleashed. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with fellow ant enthusiasts. Until next time, happy ant keeping.